Yes, it's been incredible, life-changing, a lot of ums. Yeah, but an extraordinary journey, non-regrettable, ready, just ready to roll. Yeah.
Ready for your dissertation then?
Yeah, so thanks for bringing that up.
I want to know what you want to do. I want to know your topic.
So my topic, I'm going to focus on the transport sector in Tanzania, but particularly focusing on the aviation sector. I'm a bit of a sucker for competitiveness, having come from the private sector. And I believe that the aviation sector is like a forgotten sector in my country, yet it's done so much in facilitating economic growth in the country. So I want to explore it a little bit more. And yeah, it's the first time I'm going to do this, so let's see how it goes. I know when we speak of development and developing countries, the idea is to, look at more, to look at other sectors, let me put it that way. But I think it's good to go into a sector that's innovative, that is, that connects domestic and international players, that just connects Africa to the world. And I think the aviation sector does that so well. And that's why I thought, okay, this is one way for us to connect to the world and for us to just step out of our boundaries and learn new skills for the future. I think it's a sustainable way for national development. And therefore, I don't know, I'll learn more about it as I go through the dissertation process. Of course, I'm maybe a little bit naive to it at the moment, but I'm really, really excited about what it offers. Yeah. The program has been, like I said, incredible, life-changing. I'm sure my colleagues have said this before, but the focus on context has been a major turning point for all of us, or for me especially. The tools we've been given from professors like Matt Andrews, who's coming from Harvard to teach us about PDIA. Sorry, I'm using the acronym. But just that thing of, getting deeper into an issue and really approaching it in a different way. So I like that. That tool is very practical. It can be used at family level. It can be used at a corporate level. Very, very useful. Other tools we learned, leadership was we had like about 4 different leadership professors. One was a bit extraordinary. Ended up being my mentor, Chris Breen. Phenomenal guy. No time for stories, no time for, all your sorriness of life. He really got into us, he really got me to face who I was. What are my challenges? How do I overcome them? And he just uses the most unconventional tools to do this. And I think it's wonderful that we had somebody like him, but we also had other leadership professors who spoke to other character types, which is what was so rich about this program, is you had people of different calibers or different backgrounds coming together, but able to sort of like mold us as a unit in a way. And of course the administration team, which is managing all these different characters. You have people who are leaders in their own rights, people who believe that they're leaders in their own right, people who don't really understand their leadership capabilities, all coming together. And you had this extraordinary administrative team dealing with all of us in such a professional way. I have to give it to the school. They've done really, really well. I don't know how they selected the different candidates to the program, but it's worked out pretty well. We've learned a lot about each other. We've learned a lot about what the school needs, where the school wants to go. We've learned a lot about the context of our countries. We've learned a lot about the context of other countries and the dynamics of dealing with the not so nice points about the development challenges, but also the success stories of development. And yeah, those are positives. It's great to have the tool, people, the skills that we've learned, but it's also great to also use those skills strategically. And I think that's what the program brought out. And okay, fine, you have your strengths, I have my strengths, this is my area of focus, that's your area of focus. How can the two of us play in this same field? And that's why I love the new school name because it resonates with the character, for me anyway, it resonates with the character of Mandela, which is all about how I understood him as this man who was able to pull the pieces together. But he also took time to understand the context that he was dealing with, you know. And I mean, South Africa, look at you guys, it's an extraordinary story, but it's still doing well. And I think there's more to South Africa that will be definite learning points for countries like ours in Tanzania. School, everybody out there, you must come. I mean, it's not just the graduate program that we've just come from. As you can see from the website, there's so many other leadership programs that the school offers, which are amazing. My sister actually, that's how I knew about this program. She was in one of the emerging leadership classes, and the administration team came to Tanzania to talk more about the emerging leadership classes, and they talked about the master's program, and that's why I picked it up. And well, the rest is history, right? So I'm hoping to see more Tanzanians on the program. I'm hoping to see more Africans and non-Africans on the program, because I think that speaks to this global story that we're trying to, this global village that we're trying to, you know, work with. I look forward to it.